at last, Melody Shari is speaking out about the startling acts that have everyone talking after the drama between her and Martell Holt reached a breaking point. However, how did we arrive here? Let's go back to when Ray started this controversy and revealed the real reason for Martell's most recent contentious actions. With a contentious custody dispute over their 4 children at the heart of it all, Melody Shari and Martell Holt's relationship has devolved into something of a nightmare. While Martell's erratic behavior only serves to exacerbate the situation, Melody is making every effort to keep her children out of the drama and has had to involve the police on multiple occasions. Her recovery creates more confusion but also apprehensions for Melody. She becomes highly dedicated to her kids in building a better future for them. This leads to her death in 2002, when their legal battles over the past year have demonstrated Martell's severe lack of self-control. He has been revealing their private issues on social media and even using the children to further his own agenda, which makes it obvious he is finding it difficult to move on. Melody, meanwhile, is attempting to maintain her composure and concentrate on safeguarding her family rather than escalating the situation. Due to Martell's persistent harassment, the court was forced to intervene and issue a no-contact order. This was intended to establish some explicit guidelines that would limit their conversation to custody topics, but it appears that Martell views those guidelines as merely recommendations. Melody's strength and the way she's handling everything is what's drawing attention, even though Martell's antics continue to garner headlines. Court records reveal that Martell has repeatedly contacted Melody about matters unrelated to their children, utterly disregarding the court's rulings. His violations of the no-contact order are not isolated incidents. He contacted her to question her about a meeting with the district attorney, which Melody and her legal team of perceived as an intimidation tactic. This was one of the most concerning instances. Melody talked candidly in her court statements about how these infractions made her feel unsafe. She said Martell's aggressive behavior was becoming more frequent and that his combative demeanor outside of court was needless and extremely distressing. She told the court, "He's going beyond what was obviously established to protect me and my family." Her concerns were not only private, they also had legal ramifications because his persistent infractions weakened the court's jurisdiction. These incidents demonstrate that Martell is more concerned with his personal problems than with the welfare of their children. Martell has pushed the boundaries before, and by contacting Melody outside of the custody agreement, he not only violated the court order but also made co-parenting even more difficult. But the repercussions are worse than ever this time. Martell's no-contact order violations were promptly brought to the attention of the district attorney, who filed a motion to modify his bond terms. As a result, the court moved quickly to strengthen the no-contact order. Unless it's regarding planned custody exchanges, Martell is now unable to contact Melody in any way, directly, indirectly, or through third parties. This is a strong indication that the court will not tolerate any more infractions. It is not merely a slap on the wrist. Martell might run into major legal issues if he continues to make mistakes, which could jeopardize his reputation and parental rights. This court ruling is somewhat of a relief for Melody because it reaffirms the importance of respecting her boundaries and sends a clear message to other co-parents in comparable circumstances. It provides her with some legal protection while she concentrates on her children and personal development. Even though it doesn't take away from the emotional strain of everything going on, Melody is demonstrating that despite all the drama, she is thriving rather than just getting by. Melody Shari has remained calm and focused on her children despite the turmoil. She has stated in court filings and public remarks that her children's safety is her first priority. She has expressed openly how Martell's behavior has impacted her family and how disappointed she is by his disregard for boundaries. She remained dedicated to giving her children a secure, caring home despite his attempts to discredit her. Melody has talked about her emotional struggles on social media, but she always counterbalances them with messages of growth and strength. By sharing motivational sayings or updates on her prosperous career, she demonstrates her resolve to keep going rather than becoming mired in negativity. her expanding business endeavors, such as her skincare line and motivational speaking engagements, clearly demonstrate her fortitude and capacity to transform adversity into opportunity. Melody has remained steadfast in court, using her position to speak up for herself and her children. Her legal team provided convincing proof of Martell's infraction, ensuring the court was aware of the harassment she has been subject to. Many people who have been following their story respect her because of her composed and collected demeanor in court, which contrasts sharply with Martell's unpredictable behavior. However, while Melody is focused on moving on, Martell's most recent accusations indicate he isn't ready to back down just yet. Martell Holt appears to be quite intent on maintaining the drama. He has been claiming that Melody has been disparaging her parenting and accusing her of taking advantage of their children. With some outrageous rumors about her relationships and personal life, he has even attempted to stir things up. Since there is simply insufficient evidence to support Martell, the majority of these accusations have been rejected in court, with judges siding with Melody. Despite this, Martell has continued to vent his frustrations on social media, knowing full well that igniting public rumors, even if they are unfounded, can be quite harmful. Martell's antics have angered fans and bystanders who view them as a means of diverting attention from his personal problems. He may believe he is altering the course of events by bringing up Melody's name, but in reality, it is only making their relationship worse, and their children are the ones who are being negatively impacted by this public conflict. The emotional burden of it all is undoubtedly being felt by the children. According to experts, protracted custody disputes can seriously damage children's mental health by causing them to feel anxious and insecure. The continual back and forth in court and online only makes things more stressful for Melody and Martell's children. Melody has been working very hard to shield her children from all the drama. She is committed to providing them with a secure and caring environment and is making every effort to shield them from the negative aspects of their parental circumstances. But despite her best efforts, it's difficult to fully protect them from the emotional damage caused by witnessing their parents fighting. By lessening the conflict between Melody and Martell, the court's recent decisions, particularly the more stringent no contact order, are intended to prioritize the welfare of the children. They want to give the children a more stable home life by establishing clear boundaries. However, the consequences of all that stress won't go away right away. Melody's motivation comes from seeing her children happy. She wants to demonstrate to them what it means to be strong and resilient, even in the face of adversity. In all of this chaos, her dedication to creating a better future for them is a ray of hope. Melody Shari's main goal is to provide her children with a loving and secure environment. She is working hard to ensure that her family feels secure and supported, even though she is still juggling the legal issues with Martell. Making sure her children are emotionally cared for and maintaining harmony at home are her top priorities. Besides being an excellent mother, even though Melody's personal life is chaotic, she is using it as motivation to grow her business and establish herself as a savvy entrepreneur. Her career is doing incredibly well. In addition to becoming a well-known motivational speaker, sharing her story, and encouraging others to overcome their own challenges, her skincare line is receiving a lot of praise for its quality. Her ability to handle everything while going through such a well-publicized legal battle is quite impressive. Melody is thriving and demonstrating that even in the face of adversity, success is achievable. The most recent drama involves Martell's appeal regarding domestic harassment charges. His alleged violations of an order of non-contact aren't helping his case at all, giving the impression that he doesn't respect court rulings or boundaries. Given that disobeying court orders raises serious concerns about his capacity to co-parent, legal experts believe that this could seriously harm him in the custody dispute. Both parties will need a paperweight access to court orders by October 30th, and both will need a prior unfavorable judgment by the Court of Appeals for the marriage to make any transaction. Comments on social media are rife with accusations that he is immature and vindictive, which is undoubtedly harming his reputation and making it difficult for him to maintain credibility. All of this drama is now overshadowing his reputation, which was previously enhanced by his actual TV fame. The fans who once supported Martell are becoming less interested in him as a result of his attempts to place the blame elsewhere and publicly vent his frustrations. He may wind up seriously harming his reputation if he doesn't alter his behavior. One thing is certain: as things begin to settle down, Melody isn't letting this drama control her. Fans are expressing their thoughts on the matter at hand. The commenter said, "Melody is displaying incredible strength through all of this. Martell is a complete mess. Instead of trying to bring her down, he should focus on being a better dad." Melody deserves so much better. She's doing well and is a wonderful role model for her children, according to another comment. Martell needs to get over this and respect the boundaries. It's sad that the kids have to go through this drama, a third person added, but Melody is taking it like a queen. In spite of all the bullshit Martell is putting on, she's displaying true fortitude. We would like to know if you find this drama interesting. Do you think Melody's tenacity will continue to shine through? Or do you think Martell will ever accept responsibility for his actions? Leave a comment below with your thoughts, and remember to hit the notification bell to stay up to date, like this video, and subscribe to our channel for more updates.